Welcome back to another episode of Cat's Cut Podcast with your hosts, Christian, Cody, and Justin. What's up,
What's
boys?
up, everybody?
Hi. Hey. How we
Cody's
doing?
got the new perm with the foam finger. He's out here getting it, you know. He's all about that big blue madness. Oh,
Kentucky.
whoa. got hacked there. Got hacked. But yeah, we got a great episode here today. We're going to talk a little bit about football. Had some big transfers in the past week. Some more into the expectations of the football season. More about the portal, the Batcats winning the big series over Arkansas, and just much more. So, who's ready?
Talk about.
Let's do it.
Let's get
Oh,
it.
and we're opening up the call lines at the end of the episode. We've got a few voicemails that we're going to play later in the episode. And if you want to call in, go ahead toward the end.
Please.
But as of right now, we're going to talk a little bit about Kentucky football. Cody, you want to take us away there?
Sure. We've had a lot. Actually, I had a commit today. I don't know if you guys look at social media like I do.
I'm Amish.
We had a quarterback actually from Owensboro, Kentucky, who was originally at the University of Rutgers.
Yes, sir.
Commit. His name is Gavin something. Don't ask me his last name. Can't think of it off the top of my head. Christian, can you help me?
Wimsett.
Winsett. Gavin Winsett.
Yep. We know. Don't ask me to pronounce.
Hey,
no, I can't.
That's true. Come out of Owensboro High School, was a 4-star recruit, number 3 player in the state of Kentucky 2 years ago. I guess that Kentucky was pushing for him really hard at the time. This is when Will Levis was not at Kentucky yet. So we were in kind of desperate need of a quarterback at the time, and we thought he was going to be the next thing to come in. But we got Will Levis, and I guess he got a little nervous. So we went to Rutgers, where he was going to start. Obviously, no hate on Rutgers. They don't have quarterback, though. But now he's going to come compete with Brock Bowers. I don't have the stats on him currently. But.
Yeah. So last year he had 1,700 yards passing, 9 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, but he ran for 500 yards, 11 touchdowns, and a big run for 80 yards. So
what I've seen on him, the clips and stuff he's had, I guess he's had a successful year at Rutgers. So I don't know. It's kind of exciting. I think our quarterback room is like loaded with Brock Bowers, him, and
see, this is where I'm going to cut you off, buddy. You said he's going to compete with Brock Bowers.
Now, I'm not saying he's going to take Brock's spot.
It's Brock Vandergriff.
Brock Bowers, they're the same person?
No,
doesn't matter.
That's not my quarterback. Brock Vandergriff is.
No.
But I do like.
I was just amazed that Rutgers had a football team. Like I thought that was.
Well,
to me, that was the bigger news to me than Wimsett coming back to Kentucky. The fact that Rutgers had a football team. So I'm just saying.
Yep, I totally agree here. He said he was very inaccurate and then lost his starting position. Great backup to BV, maybe even a gadget guy. So I agree there. I do like the dual threat option that he has. If he can just, maybe get a little more accurate. I don't know if that's teachable. But if we have to, I think if we're going to another quarterback other than Brock, something bad's going on. Because Brock came in, he's supposed to be that guy that's going to take over. And, he's probably the best recruit we've had at a quarterback in a very long time. So, he originally was a 4-star and then hit the portal and he's a 4-star again. So, big get there. And, but
what's up,
what's
brother?
that? What's up, brother?
How we doing, Blake? Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brothers?
But speaking of big recruits, Kentucky did land probably one of the biggest recruits at the running back position they've gotten ever. Second, actually, in Marquise Davis from Cleveland, Ohio. Went to the same high school as Jason and Travis Kelce.
That is. Oh, go ahead. No, finish.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that was a very strange pickup for us. Everybody thought he was going to Michigan. I listened to a lot of Michigan podcasts just to see if I could hear anything on this Mark Davis, and they were wondering why in the world he didn't go to Michigan because they thought they were 100% getting him, but then he flipped it to Kentucky. But when you got the big dog Vince Marrow recruiting you, I mean,
money.
Michigan can't.
No, I mean, we stole 3 guys from Michigan in the last 3 months, I think. And that one, that's a huge get because I mean, I think he's 6'2", 205. But I heard him say on KSR that he's 205, but he runs like he's 190. So he's pretty quick.
I was reading something where he was 6 foot and 210. So
that's what I'm reading here, Christian.
But
hey, those were his words on KSR, buddy. I mean, straight from the source.
Hey, what is said online is more important and more truthful than what comes out of his mouth. So what people say about him is the truth.
If you saw it on Facebook, it's probably true.
Exactly.
But he was the Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Ohio, had 2,228 yards, 8.8 yards per carry, 35 touchdowns. And he also played a little linebacker safety role there. 63 tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, and a sack. If just reading through the lines here, he's a dog.
Dog.
But he's actually a wildcat. But but yeah, I mean, I think that's huge for us next year because he's class of 2025. So it's going to be a big get for next year. This year we've got Chip, who's another dog.
Which, I mean, we've had a lot of success with running backs. I mean, you look at who Stoops has had. He's had Benny Snell. He's had Chris Rodriguez, Ray Davis last year. And, and I think our running back room is always going to be solid. I don't ever worry about having a good running back on the team. You got Chip this year. You got Davis coming in next year, actually. I think he comes in next year. And, I feel like I'm always confident that we're going to be good.
Cody's trying to process the comment.
I shouldn't have read that comment. Yeah, I was trying to talk and read the comment. I'm going to look away from the comments. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Justin, what are your thoughts on Kentucky football? Like, what do you think? How do you feel? I know you're such a huge fan of football.
Well, you all know basketball is my sport, so you can take some of my football knowledge with a grain of salt, I guess. But, I mean, I feel like when you look at the transfer portal and what we're recruiting this year, I think Stoops and them's done a great job in things. And, of course, with Brock, quarterback position, getting somebody from Georgia as a quarterback, man, I mean, shoot, and then you get these couple boys from Michigan. I mean, you're talking about some of the top schools in the country coming to us, and it seems like every year, we start off strong because we play these teams, cupcake teams, if you will, a lot of times. And then when we get to the SEC, we struggle. I mean, just be honest, we struggle,
So are you calling Ball State a cupcake team? Last time I checked.
I'm just saying. You got the cupcake teams at the first of schedule. And then of course the SEC is the toughest conference in the land, so it's a tough adjustment. But nevertheless, I feel like I think we'll do good this year. I think we'll be better this year than we were last year for sure. I don't know how. I think the biggest challenge is going to be in the SEC East, how we're going to break through and catch up. I mean, you got Georgia. I mean, they're just such a powerhouse. It's going to be tough to catch up with that. So, but overall, I think we'll do pretty good this year. So,
can we just get a clap for Justin? I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud.
He got deep into the bag there.
I know.
That was awesome, Justin. I think you deserve an award. But yeah, this year, I mean, the schedule's starting out pretty tough.
I ain't even looked at the start of this series.
So you got Southern Miss week 1, South Carolina 2, week 3 is Georgia, week 4 is Ohio, 5 is Ole Miss, then Vandy. Yeah, Ole Miss.
We gotta go to Ole
State?
Miss.
Well, yeah,
Huh?
I'm just reading off the schedule.
Oh.
Vandy, Florida, Auburn,
Would you say we
Tennessee,
had
Murray
Georgia? What week?
Week
week
3.
3.
That's
It's at Kentucky though.
I feel like the SEC schedule's starting a lot sooner this year, right?
Well,
Than
see, like
Yeah.
the weird
Is
thing
it
Yeah,
about
because of the tournament at the end? How they're changing that?
No,
up?
it's
Right.
due to the more teams being in the SEC. So like this year we put
Gotcha.
so we
Okay.
go South Carolina week 2, Georgia 3, Ohio 4, Ole Miss 5, Vandy 6, then Florida, then Auburn, then Tennessee, Murray State, Texas, and then
Wow.
Louisville. So I
Boy,
mean we got a pretty tough schedule.
That's stacked. That's stacked this year for
Well,
sure.
see, what's weird about the scheduling is that you play the teams you play this year, and then you just flip flop them in 2025. It's the same schedule, but Texas comes to you,
Gotcha.
Ole Miss comes to you, and then you go away for everybody else, which is the
Well, that-
weirdest thing.
Well, that's hands down the toughest schedule we've ever had in football for sure.
It's
But
very, very tough. When you
That's-
when you
that's
look
a
at the
gauntlet.
predicted AP poll, you got Georgia at number 2, you got Texas at number 3, Tennessee's going to be in the top 25, obviously.
right.
I don't know about Florida. I don't know if they'll
Murray
be in it.
State.
Murray State number 1.
Gauntlet.
Ole Miss is going to be top 10 probably. The way they've been playing when we get to them. So I
Wow.
mean, it's
I don't know if I like the Murray State game being so late in the year. I feel like that's such
Why?
a trap game. It's such a trap game, bro, because you're so locked in. You're in the midst of a gauntlet, like just SEC wise, and then you go from playing Tennessee at Tennessee, and then going to Murray State as you play Texas at Texas the very next week.
Got a point. That's
Well, you do have a bye week to prepare, so
oh yeah,
for
that's
Murray
another
State.
thing. You get 2 bye weeks in football this year. There's 2 bye weeks. You get 2 off weeks,
cool.
which is interesting. But
Do you?
yeah, you get 2. I think we get a really early one and a pretty late one.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
You're right, Cody. Look at you, big brains. Yep. I can't read that. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for football this year. I'm excited to see what Brock Vandergrift brings. Like, I hope it's just not like a. I hope it's not like a Devin Leary 2.0. That's what I'm hoping it's not.
Well, see, if we're going to, I think the problem with Devin Leary, for one, no offense to Devin Leary, but I didn't think the Ravens were going to draft him. But, good for him. Why in the world?
Just wait.
I really do think. I'm thinking. Let me think.
Big
I
brain
think
power.
I think Liam Cohen was putting him in the wrong offense. I think that Leary thrived in a fast tempo offense where he didn't have to think. I think that's what he ran at NC State. That's what they did at NC State. So I think that a slow tempo offense kind of was making him think a little bit, and some of his throws were off. And
Devin Leary
he was.
He was.
I'm in Baltimore right now.
That's why he has
But
the hair.
I feel like the way I've been hearing is the new offense coordinator at Kentucky, he runs a fast tempo offense, is what I've been hearing. So it's because I don't think we've ever had a fast tempo.
Yeah,
offense
you care
at
to
Kentucky.
comment on that, Bush? We know you're in the comments.
Yeah, Bush. Kind of offense you're running, man.
Just give us a little insight on that real quick. But I think, I agree totally with you, Cody, on that. He was taking too long to process stuff because like everything was so complex, like the routes that we're getting, they're all deep. And then he says, it's spot on. High inability to roll out of the pocket is what Devin wasn't good at and what Cohen wants. That's true.
I agree about that.
But I'm excited to see what Brock brings to the table, though,
See,
because I feel like Barryon's going to have such a big year.
New OC at Kentucky is a lot of air raid, West Coast kind of stuff, a lot of quick routes. See, that's what I like. See, I think, for one, I think that's what Barryon needs. I think that's what him and Dane Key need.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a lot better at their quicker routes. But don't get me wrong, they can do the deep routes. They can, but I think they'll be more effective. And I think that's what Brock is going to shine at is the real quick routes, the screen passes, the options, all that stuff, and which Brock can actually run the ball just a little bit. I think he's a little bit better at getting out of the pocket than Leary.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Cody, can I get a go Big Blue real quick?
go Big Blue.
I want to feel it from your chest.
Oh, well, if I'm gonna do that, hold on. Go Big Blue.
That's what we love. What we love. And so we're going to give a little prediction here before we move on to basketball and talk a little bit about what Mark Pope is cooking up there in Lexington. So what are we thinking SEC-wise? Where do you think we land at in the East?
I don't think you want to hear what I had to say about that.
What do you have to say about it, Cody?
Are we going to be number one? Obviously not.
No.
We're going to be number two. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to stop you there. There is no East or West.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
There's no East or West anymore.
I got hacked.
That's gone.
I got hacked.
So where are we going to end up in the SEC overall is what you mean. Probably top 10. I'm not going to say where. I'm going to assume top 10. Obviously, your top 4 in the SEC are going to be Texas. I think Texas, Ole Miss, Georgia. Man, I don't want to say the word. Tennessee. That's who I think my top 4 will be.
Now,
last
year, Missouri was second in the SEC East, right? Will they be strong again, you think, this year?
I mean, they returned their quarterback.
They lost their running back.
Well, that's true. I think they lost a little bit of their O-line, but they loaded up back
in
the portal and D-line. I don't know. We'll see on Missouri. I feel like that's they're going to have. It was kind of. I feel like that was kind of like a Kentucky 2018 team where they kind of just did really good, and then we kind of fell apart. But I think they'll win probably 8-9 games. I would say. I agree with Dylan. I'd say we'll probably be 6 or 8 in the SEC probably.
Yeah. I think there's a few games on the schedule that we'll win and like 1 or 2 that will be close in, but we'll lose. But yeah, I think that's just how it'll go this year. I'm not putting that on there, Blake. Yeah, I will. But yeah, I feel like we'll be about 6 through 8, somewhere in there. I mean, I hope for more. I mean, if we can somehow upset Georgia week 3, listen, bro, Lexington will burn down.
Hey,
like, that place will go nuts.
We're gonna be
couches
there.
are not safe. We will be there. The
couches
will not be
safe in Lexington. Nothing is going to be saved.
Nothing. But I think that's
very unrealistic. I'm not being mean, but I say it every year. We've not beaten Georgia since 2008, and that was at Georgia, and that's when Randall Cobb absolutely just destroyed them. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. That was a very long time ago. But I don't know. You never know. I mean, it's possible. We got a really good lineup, but they do too. But one of their running backs in jail, I think, still. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Well, that's more. Let's talk about more when football season's a little bit closer. I guess we can talk.
Buddy, it is. It's like 4 months away, 3 months away.
I'm talking about when we're 2 days away.
Buddy, no, now. Oh, okay.
Now.
But, moving forward, since we've all predicted, except Justin,
I'm going 6. I'm not going to do.
Okay.
I'm not going to space it out 6th.
6th.
And if we finish 6th in this era, I think that's successful. In my opinion.
Sounds good. But moving on to basketball, Mark Pope is absolutely cooking in the kitchen, bringing the most fire recruits in. Big recruit in Kobe Bria and Kirk Krissa. I guess that's how you say his name.
That's how.
That's how I've been saying it. So.
Boom. Boom tweets by Cody Fear or whatever his name is.
Hey,
how do you guys? What?
Sorry, I was going to answer Bush there. I like that I called him Brock Bowers instead of my pom pom hair. My pom pom hair is on point right now, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Brock
for sure.
Bowers.
Yeah. But going back to Kobe Bryant, how do you guys feel about that pickup?
Amazing. I think it's great pickup. Again, with Pope's style of offense, you've got a 5-man out type offense, a lot of shooters from the 1 to the 5. So you got a guy that shot 49.8% 3-point range last year. I mean, he's a sharp shooter, and in Pope's style offense, you need that. I think he was ranked 3rd nationally last year in 3-point shooting. So I believe he's going to have a great and successful year. Of course, with Kerr Krista too, you've got a senior from West Virginia. And I do like the fact that Coach Pope has got a lot of juniors, 4th and 5th year seniors on this roster. You've got a lot of experience, a lot of maturity, a lot of age on that court. And then you put his style of offense. And really, I think what surprised me more than anything with the transfer portal with Pope is how he picked up a lot of defensive people first before really picking up a lot of the sharpshooters and things. So I think it's going to be a great lineup for us. And I really, really hope in the upcoming days that Trent Noah is a Wildcat. Like, I really hope that happens. So, let's just, wish for the best on that.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it, Cody?
I like what Justin said. I don't think there's too much to say about Kobe Bryant. I think he had 49.8% from 3-point line last year. Now I want to say he was first, Justin. I want to say he was number 1 and not 3. Or am I wrong on that?
We'll
Like
get
in the
back to our
country.
statisticians.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong.
Oh,
Okay. As usual. No, but
No, you could be
he's-
right on that.
He's put in he's brought a lot of shooters in. Even the big guys that he's brought in can shoot the ball really well. And I think right now we're kind of looking at what other players we're going to get. I think we can have 4 more scholarship players, and I think we're waiting. Probably going to be till the end of the month till we see who we're going to get. I think,
yeah.
especially one guy that I'm not going to name. He got invited to the NBA draft, and we're going to see what he kind of does with that. And by the way, I think that's impressive. If we're waiting on a guy that thinks he wants to go to the NBA, and hopefully he doesn't go to the NBA.
Yeah. Jackson Robinson.
So
It'd be a big get.
very confident right now, but we still got a long time. We got to see if we can coach him up. I have faith in him, but
yeah,
hope and Pope. So
for sure. I'm a big fan of this Kirk Krissa. Like, the dude is a sharpshooter, but dude, he can trash talk so much. Like, the dude was talking down on Luka Doncic. Like, talking down to him like he was a little dog. Both are from Lithuania, by the way. So they played when they were younger. But the dude's, I think he's going to be a solid pickup because he will trash talk the refs too. You go back and watch him at West Virginia. He was poking that ref on the nose. He was like trying to test his eyesight to make sure he was calling right. I love that. I love that so much. Yeah. And going to be reminiscent of 96. Coach, like, you weren't even alive, bro. Different centuries. I think the only one alive to say that was Justin.
Yes.
You were probably just a toddler.
Justin was there.
8-year-old.
Oh, whoa.
No.
We don't speak those curse words. This is a holy podcast, by the way. We got a Pope as a head coach, so it's all things holy around here.
How do you guys feel about a priest from Lexington giving the Pope a Mark Pope jersey?
Love it.
Genius. Brilliant.
I'm ordering a Mark Pope jersey. I done ordered it.
I just want to see the Pope put that on.
Imagine he
sleeps in it at night. He's going to bed like, yes, I'm a Kentucky fan.
I'm not Catholic, but do the popes ever change out of that robe? Like, is it on at all times?
No, they don't. They wash in it.
Like, I'm not trying to diss on a religion or anything. Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious. If you're Catholic, please let us know in the chat. if the Pope actually does that.
See you, Sean. Go Big Blue. Go Big Blue. No, but no
Go Big Blue.
orange. No orange.
Only Cleveland Browns. But going back to what Pope's been doing, I mean, I like what he's cooking up. I'm hyped. I mean, a lot of shooters, a lot of defense, and I'm excited to see that offense next year, man. Like guys like Kobe Bria out there just splashing it. I mean, he had 100 threes last year. I think that's more than most of the guys on the team last year, probably combined.
What was Antonio Reeves?
I don't know. You tell me. You
You're
got
the
the pom
stat
pom
guy.
on. You should. No, you're the stat guy. You got the
I'm the
pom
stat
pom on.
guy.
Yeah, mean bean.
I'm not very good on my stats today. I'm sorry. My fault.
It's okay. We'll forgive you this time. Blake's our statistician. 77. Reed had 56.
Nobody cares about
Blake's
that.
on it. Or 66. 56.
Rob had 60.
I mean-
Rob had 63. Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. How many did Cody Green have? Somebody dropped that in the chat.
235.
235.
Yeah.
On the same game.
80%.
-5. He made threes for the other team.
He put it in the wrong basket.
Yeah, but it's wrong
But
Blake.
Talking,
man.
Justin, you mentioned Trent Noah earlier. If you guys haven't saw earlier today, he asked for his release from his NIL deals at South Carolina, so he's back on the market. It's just, and it's hard not to think that he's going to be a Kentucky Wildcat. I don't know how big of a role he'd actually have on the team. Kind of the same thing with Travis Perry. Like, I don't know how if they'll start right away or what's going to happen. I think they'll probably ride the bench maybe a year. If Trent comes, he might get some solid playing time. I don't know. I don't know how he'll grade. But, I mean, it'd be cool to have two Kentucky guys that face off in the the state championship.
I do that too
this year. Yeah. So, I mean, it'd be cool to see. I mean, two Kentucky guys. One's just a county away. Cody's he could spit from his porch to hit the Harlan County line.
I could.
I mean, that'd be cool.
It's actually, I seen Mark Pope bus. He was driving by here just a little while ago. So,
buddy, Trent. Trent had to fly in from Harlan. He only waits at the airport.
That's right. I forgot. There's an airport in Harlan County. It's a really big county. Forgot.
Isn't there actually an airport? There is an airport in Harlan. Yeah, there is.
Do you think that I've ever flown to Harlan County to know if there's an airport over there?
Yes.
Maybe. Possibly.
But how would you guys be excited? Let me just rephrase that way. Would you guys be excited to see Trent Noah on the Kentucky Wildcats next year?
Absolutely, yes. I would be thrilled to see him in Kentucky blue. Travis Perry, all-time leading scorer in the state of Kentucky, over 5,200 points in a high school career. Trent Noah is number 5 with 3,707 points. A 3-star recruit, a 6'6" guard. I mean, that's hard to move. He's solid. I mean, ball handler, can shoot. I think it would be fantastic to have him on this team. So I would love to see Trent Noah. I think he would flow great with the offense. I think he would flow much better in this offense than he would have Coach Cal's offense for sure. So I think to have two of the top players that's ever come out of the state of Kentucky, I mean, they're up there, and to play for Big Blue this next season, I think that's a tremendous story. I think that'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
I agree with Keith. I think it'll keep everybody excited to watch, especially having him and Perry on the bench, which I don't know how much playing time they'll get. I feel like maybe him and Perry may sit a year, possibly. I don't know about Perry, but I think both of them may sit, possibly. You don't think they'll sit?
I think
they'll play.
One of them may not start, or maybe even both, but they're getting time. I mean, yeah, they're definitely getting time.
I guess I'm kind of at where I think they'll be more than just a one and done player. I think they stay 2 to 3 years is what I mean.
I think 2 years. Yeah, I think there's a really good possibility 2 years. And why rush it if you're not completely ready for the NBA, but also you're getting NIL money, so why not? But I think Trent Noah and Travis Perry on that team. Did you guys? I'm sure you guys watched the championship for the state of Kentucky this year, didn't you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. For real?
For real. I was doing something. What was I
What
doing?
is wrong with you?
A lot of things. That's what my doctor says. Your
No,
wife.
I mean,
your wife. Yeah, your wife's my doctor. She tells me all the time. She says I need to take meds and stuff, but I don't do that.
Jacob, this is my braids. I got them done this morning.
It's
Got
nice.
'em.
Yeah.
But no, I think there was if I'm not mistaken, I think that there was over 14,000 people at Rupp for that game. So you look at that, you look at the, and of course it was a back and forth game. But Harlan County, I mean, dude, they would have won the championship had there been a shot clock instituted. There needs to be a shot clock instituted in high school basketball for sure.
I totally agree with that.
Man.
Well, you're crying to the wrong people, Justin. You write that to the KHSAA, whatever it's called. You write the letter to them.
What
You
does
write
it
it to the
stand
K
for?
people that
What
run
does
college
Kentucky High School
basketball.
Association of Associations, Athletic Association. I
There you
think.
go. There you
I
go,
don't
there you
know.
go. You're right. You're right.
Too many acronyms. I don't like it. Just say Kentucky High School Sports. It's so much easier. But
Yeah.
oh, guys, sorry to interrupt this great conversation we got going on. And I
okay.
know we got other
Interrupt.
segments that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about
Interrupt.
Kentucky baseball, and we're going to let Cody dig in on Kentucky women's basketball. But before we go into that, I have 2 top 5s. And the top 5s are, one is for Cody and one is for Justin. The one for Cody I'm going to start with. So it's top 5 songs I think Cody sang in the shower this week. One of them is Ice Ice Baby. Second one is It's Raining Men.
Yeah.
Third one is 22 by Taylor Swift. The fourth
yeah.
one is Bad Boys, the cop song. And then Call Me Maybe. So I think those were on repeat.
You got it 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Wrong Taylor
Yeah.
song?
No, I don't listen to Tay.
You liar.
What song did you say for Taylor? What was the song?
22.
Oh, gosh, I should do that one. I should have done that one.
Yep.
It wasn't that one.
Okay. What was the other one?
I don't even want to say what it was.
Liar.
Is it called You Belong With Me? Is that what it's called? You Belong With Me?
I don't know. You're the one singing it.
I don't know. I just know the songs. I don't know the names. Come on.
God, buddy. You're supposed to be a Swiftie.
It was actually Waka Flocka, Grove Street.
Grove Street. Yeah, Blake, you're right. Cody is a Swiftie. He's just hiding it. But the top 5 for Justin is top 5 things I think Justin asked his wife this week.
Oh no.
First one, can we go to Chick-fil-A? Number 2, did you fill your car up? Number 3, can we go to the lake? Number 4, where's my glasses? Number 5, can I be the little spoon for once?
You're a dork. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that.
Oh, that's good quick.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Man, you did get the lake right. You got
Okay.
You got the lake.
And the little spoon one.
Definitely not. Definitely.
So that's
not.
more often than not.
I
So
did
you don't
tell
have
her
to ask for that.
I did tell her I was going to Chick-fil-A today. So besides the spoon one, what were the other 2 again?
Let me pull up my notes.
Oh, God.
Where's my glasses? And did you fill your car up?
Okay. I'll put the fill your car up in there. Yeah, I might do it. Actually, no, it's more like, hey, I'll fill the car up for you, that type thing.
Oh,
So
so you're a gentleman.
more statements than questions on some of that stuff. But to wear my glasses is not accurate. I actually do not have a pair of glasses right now. So it's contacts or nothing right now. So
Impressive.
Not even
because
sunglasses.
well, yeah, sunglasses, but I'm talking about actual glasses. So, okay, $650 is how much they quoted me on a pair of new glasses. Like I broke my last one.
Ridiculous.
I lost my last pair and on a trip, and so now, yeah, so it's just contacts or nothing. I'm like, I'm not spending $650 for glasses I'm gonna wear for
Will they
5
put
minutes.
diamonds in them or something? You get them at
So
K Jewelers.
No, it's
to
because my eye vision is so because my eye vision is so bad. What was that about?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Oh, I got two things on that. So what I gathered from that is you need to learn how to keep your glasses.
Sure.
Number two, this is just something that you could be better at. Maybe just get better eyesight.
Good.
Yep,
True.
you might want to try that. You might just eat some carrots, stare. But also, let me put up the call number at the end of the episode. We will be taking calls and answering questions via the voicemail. So I'll go ahead and get a little banner so you guys can call that
And guys,
all that jazz.
please only call once. Blake Ramey, I'm looking right at you. Only call
Yeah.
once. Not on Jill's phone, not on your dad's phone, not on your sister's phone, not on your wife's phone, not on your dog's phone. One call. That's all I'm saying. Just one call. That's all I got. Just one
Yep.
call.
But Cody, can you give us a little insight on the Kentucky women's basketball? Because I know you're a diehard women's basketball fan.
I've always been a diehard women's basketball fan. We got two commits transfer wise. Jordan Obi, and recently, I think yesterday, Dazzy Lawrence. And I really want to talk about Dazzy Lawrence for a second. Probably one of the top players in the portal coming in. She had 18.2 points a game, four rebounds a game, and almost 3 assists a game, two steals a game. She's really good on defense. She'll probably start. She'll probably be the second guard on the team. The way I'm looking at the roster, it'll be her and the Georgia Moore probably starting. So I really like how he's getting the team going. He's already offered a couple 5-star prospects for next year, who are already heavily probably going to commit to us, which is going to be awesome. But like we've talked about in the past, what are you laughing at?
No. Keep going.
Oh,
I was laughing at Blake's comment. He said
I'm
talk
reading
about
it.
her then.
I read it. I just read it. But I think that when we're talking about who's going to have a better season, I think right now, obviously, Kenny Brooks is going to have a better season. I feel like Kenny Brooks will make it really far in March. He might even win you an SEC championship in the next couple of years. It all depends on how South Carolina is playing, which are always playing good, so it's going to be tough to beat them. But you did beat them 2 years ago, so, I mean, nothing's impossible in the women's side of basketball. So, very excited. Seems to. What's our next topic? Don't ever let me talk about women's basketball ever again.
That was terrible.
Yeah, Blake, come on, man.
It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. You can keep going, Cody. It's okay.
No,
we
I'm
won't.
done now.
We won't give him any airtime. Okay.
I'm
Since you're
done.
done, we'll talk a little bit about the Batcats. How about that big series win versus Arkansas? Weren't they number 2 in the nation?
Number 2, yep.
Yep. And then they win the series right before the tournament.
Yep.
Huge dubs. Cody, get your hair out of your face. It's okay.
I can see.
I can't see you. Okay, John Cena. But yeah, I mean that's a huge series win for Kentucky. Right before the tournament starting and getting into some SEC action. So, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think it's great. I mean, with us beating them, it jumped us from number 8 to number 4 in the rankings. So, and now we're number 1 in the SEC. So, I think that's great. I think that's just a good setup getting ready here for tournament time. So, go back, Cats.
Go back, Cats. What about you, Cody?
I mean,
Give us that insight.
I didn't watch the games this weekend, unfortunately. I just kind of kept up with Instagram, but it's always good when you beat the number 2 team in the country in a series, I guess, yeah. And, I mean, you're competing with a team that's probably going to make a run at Omaha for national championship. And obviously, I think that we make it to the championship finally. But down with the Browns is with us now.
Sorry, had to sneeze.
So we've had the Balloons and down with the Browns visit us. But what about the Kentucky Derby? Blake, as a proud Kentuckian, unlike these two people,
Secretariat should have won.
I agree. I think it was a joke.
Yeah, Keith with the Kentucky tennis number 5 seed in the Sweet 16 on Saturday in Lexington versus Harvard. Justin, you've been like dying to talk about tennis the last 2 weeks, and I just keep forgetting. No, for real. Like Justin's had this insight.
He has.
Hey,
that's true. But he's trying to get.
I don't have tremendous insight, but we overlooked the fact that they came in 5th out of 64 as far as the rank. They swept DePaul in the first round. So I mean, I think they're continuing to move on. They're successful, So I mean, I don't have a lot of stats out there for you, but we just got to recognize, hey, if a Kentucky sport's doing good, got to give the props and recognition. So I mean, give it up for them, man.
Now, how do you give stats for tennis? So is it
as a tennis connoisseur,
is it like
I remember from Wii Tennis that if you score once, it's 15, and then it goes to 30, and then to 40, and then
15 love.
No, let me finish. I'm the connoisseur here. And then it goes to 40, and then it goes to match point. Correct?
Yeah, and that's when the character in the Wii game is like match point.
Yeah. So all your tennis knowledge is from playing the Wii.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I just got out of that.
Normal American here, okay? Sue me. No, don't. I don't have no money.
It's very complicated. It's like soccer. I don't understand soccer. I just know that
love equals 0. Gosh, Cody, you did not play enough Wii tennis. But no joke. I think tennis, you actually have to be like smart to play.
I think you have to be smart in any sport you play.
No, like I mean, I think you got to be like a little smarter than like most. If that makes
sense.
Like,
water polo?
That's not real. To go like into like a like to be really good at tennis, I feel like you got to have a high IQ for some reason. It just correlates to me. Like Keith, I know he played tennis, and I know he's a very smart man.
It's just a really big ping pong table, pretty much. I mean, except you do a lot more running, a lot more coordination. There is a special skill for it. So,
see, if I'm going to get my taxes done, I'd rather have a guy that played tennis than maybe baseball do my taxes. I
mean, sure.
Yeah, I don't know why
that correlates.
A tennis player or a baseball
player.
I mean,
post tennis player, like post retirement.
I mean, I've never thought of it that way, but that makes sense, I guess. Sure, I'll agree with you, Christian.
I agree.
That's next year when it's tax time. I'm asking if they played tennis. If they didn't, they're not getting my business.
I like it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Just enjoyed. Yep. Go next topic.
And next topic. What else do we got on the agenda, boys?
What do we have on the agenda? We've talked about football, men's basketball, women's basketball, tennis,
baseball.
I think that was about what we were going to talk about, wasn't it? We got our Bible verse. If y'all want to do it before or at the end, I don't know how y'all want to do that. But.
Yeah, we'll do that toward the end. Well, we're going to play some of the voicemails we had. Oh, go ahead, Justin.
One thing that forgot to cover was, and it's back to football, and I know we spent quite a bit of time on football. You forgot to grade the Mark Stoops experience.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Depressing.
from where it was to where it is
That's
now,
it. Yes.
I think it's you got to give it an A just compared to where it's at or where it was to where it's at. So I mean, I think it's an A because I mean you weren't doing any like Joker Phillips ran into the ground. What? What are you laughing at?
I'm just I'm not gonna
Are you
say
la-
it. I'm not gonna
Did I
say
say
it.
something?
Not on the podcast. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. I'm not gonna say it. It's
Text
not
it to me.
bad. Oh, okay. You keep talking and I'll text it to you.
Okay. Going back to yeah, I think it's an A. But Justin, what do you think?
I'm going to go again. I'm not the biggest football guy, so you can take it for what it is. But I would say a B minus. That's what I would give it. And the reason I would say that or do that is because we drastically improved when you compare to like from where we were 2001 to 2012. But being there for 10 years, Coach Stoops is 73 of 65 and also 35 and 55 in SEC play. So it's a tremendous losing record in the SEC, but I also do believe there is a good hope for, in the upcoming years with the transfer portal, NIL and stuff like that, that I believe that we can improve over these next couple of years. But I feel like that we've also, Stoops really took it up from where it was, and you've got to honor and appreciate that. But we've kind of leveled off at the moment. It's like, it's just kind of getting over that hump and seeing, greater success, leading up to the postseason. I think, this year would be a tremendous success if we made the tournament. Like if we made the
Top
tournament.
12.
What is it? 12? Is it
Top
12 teams?
12.
Yeah,
Yeah. If we could make it to that, I think that would be huge for our program for sure.
for sure.
That's
Stoops should
something
get a
that he
lifetime contract.
Probably.
and
No
then go
more
to
lifetime
Arkansas.
contracts. No more. We're done with that. Man, no more.
I kind of like what Justin said, the B minus. I would probably say a B because I'm a little bit more biased. But like you and what Christian said, like the Joker Phillips there and before that, but well, actually just the Joker Phillips there. We kind of sucked. We were getting beat by Justin's
High school team.
nobody teams. But I like where he's taking us. I feel like he's got a lot more to offer for us. I feel like if we can make the, like Justin said, top 12 or even the SEC champ.
How you feel about that, Cody? He's not even gonna talk anymore. But we'll open up. Cody's officially quit. He put in his 2 weeks notice. But we'll open up the call-ons. We do have a few voicemails, so we'll play those for you guys. Think a few questions. So here's the first one. Let's play. Let's see. Where's it at? Okay.
Go Big Blue and go Caps Cup. The biggest fan. I want to be the first one to call this number.
Great. We love it. Appreciate you, whoever you did call. Or whoever did call. Whoever he did call. Whatever.
He did call.
Yeah,
Whoever he
it was
did call.
us. He did call us. We appreciate it. I know who it was. It's Blake Raymond.
We love you,
Appreciate
Blake. I love you, Blake.
You're near and dear to my heart. So we got another one. This one has more of a statement than a question, but
All right, boys. The Trent Noah has finally came out and said the Gamecocks ain't the Cocks he's rolling with. So what I need to know is why you boys isn't over there recruiting for the BBN right now. It's not really a question. It's more a call to action. As prominent UK fans, y'all got to get to it.
okay. Yeah, I mean, we got to get to it. We'll be the Uber driver in the Cats Cup mobile that Justin's gonna give us here soon. We're gonna wrap that bad boy. He's going to donate it so he can get a tax write-off with all his. I'm just kidding. Justin does not commit tax fraud that we know of. But what are you guys going to do for a call to action to get Trent Noah in a UK uniform? What's the game plan here? We got to come up with that live.
I'm gonna call.
I think.
We do have a call.
Oh no.
Call from.
Oh, it's Blake Ramey on the call. Hey,
To accept, press 1. To send a
we'll get him on the
press
line
2.
here.
Blake,
Well, welcome to
Blake
Cat's
guy?
Cut. This is Blake Ramey. What's
going
up?
on? I've just got
Let's
one
hear it.
question for you.
Blake, you're gonna have to turn off the Cat's Cut in the background.
I want to know what Cody Green. I want to know what Cody Green would give up for a UK football victory against Georgia.
All right, thanks for the call, Blake. We appreciate it. We'll get to answering that here in just a second. Bye bye. I love you. Take care of the kids.
Fantastic.
Okay. Cody, what would you give up for a victory versus Georgia?
What would I give up? I think probably my. Am I allowed to say left nipple? I'll give my left nipple away, or my ear, one of my ears away. I mean, you got two of them. Can I give them up? Is that possible? I don't know how surgery works, but
Yeah. I mean,
I would give it away.
So is this going to happen if we beat Georgia?
No, it's to beat Georgia, so I have to do it before the game.
Gotcha. So if you do it and it doesn't happen, where do we go from there?
Then next year I'll have to give up my other one.
do we surgically
And then if
do we
that doesn't
surgically
work,
put it back?
That's what I was wondering.
well,
Or do you become
on.
Anakin Skywalker and it becomes like a robot?
I don't know. We got robot
Like,
nipples.
would you still be able to like breastfeed?
Probably not. Probably not.
Maybe
have
just
to
a
think
right
about
tit
that.
type thing.
Well, if I have to get rid of both of them,
Okay. Well, that makes sense. What happens if we don't win for the next 2 years and it's the third year?
well, then you're gonna have to share, I guess.
I don't know. Don't know if I want it that bad.
I'll do it.
So that okay. Well, so we do have a third. Oh,
we never
go
did.
ahead.
We never did respond fully to the second statement about what we're going to do to get the call to action to get Trent Noah here. So, and I bet that caller was from Harlan. That's just to.
Yeah, it was a Harlan phone number. So.
Was it? Yeah, I guarantee it was.
It was a Harlan accent. I could tell.
Yeah, for sure, all day. I think we should send Cody to hang at the airport. Like, we need to pack his bags for about
The Harlan Airport.
No. Waiting for Pope to show up at the Harlan Airport.
You're gonna see me on Twitter. You're gonna see me at the airport. It's like waiting for Pope.
No. Go to
You're
Lexington.
waiting for Pope, waiting for the recruit.
Lexington, you're sitting there for at least a good 3 to 5 days. You're going to see him, so you've got to approach him. You got to tell him, man.
You
We're
won't
leaving this
become
in Cody's
homeless for
hands.
at least 5 days. You won't go live at the airport. You won't
They will
do
not kick you out of the airport. I'm just saying.
You won't do it.
I'll do it.
You can shower in the bathroom, in the sink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the call line. We got one more. You guys ready for this one? Yeah, we got one more.
Let's roll.
Hello, this is Delilah Hedrick here in Hazard, Kentucky. And I was just wondering how you feel about Mark Stoops during his tenure.
It's a good question.
It's a good question.
We kind of answered that though already.
Yeah, I think we
right?
did. Yeah.
Well, it looks like that one was from earlier today, about 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had a call earlier today. But to answer the question, I think he's done pretty well. What?
That was answering Blake. Go ahead. Sorry.
What?
It's not a
Did you
joke.
answer him?
It's not a joke. That was a real person.
Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, he said, is Hazard even a real place? I'm pretty sure. I think it's there somewhere. But yeah, I think he's done well. I'm not gonna say he's been the greatest because I mean, there's a few games last year, but I do appreciate what he's done from where it was to what it is
That's
now.
it.
I mean,
yeah.
we're getting like 4-star guys pretty regularly now. I mean, a few guys that borderline 5 stars. Like, I mean, a guy like Brock Vandergriff is not coming to Kentucky 15 years ago,
Right.
No.
even though he'd been like 15 years ago. But a guy of that caliber is what I was meaning.
Right.
But yeah,
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Agreed.
So, but if you guys are watching, give us a call. We'll answer any questions you got.
Yeah. Or just type in the chat. You're on Twitter, Facebook.
No, we want the call line.
Oh,
for
I mean, you can
buddy.
call. We'd rather you call, but I mean, if you
think
can't
I would call?
if you no,
You think I could put a question in?
I mean, you can go ahead. That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna call it real quick.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Um,
But if we do get a call, we will answer it live here at Cat's Cut. Don't matter if it's a repeat caller or not. We'll answer any questions.
Yeah, Blake, you can call again if you want to.
Just turn down the TV. But
Hey, you guys, did you do your Bible verse to close this thing out today?
I did.
got it.
I,
Wait, we're
I
supposed to
got
have
mine
Bible
ready.
What
I
you
got
We're
it.
not doing this.
I went first last time.
I can go first.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
It's Jeremiah. Oh, we got us a call.
Oh,
Here we go. Let's see.
probably Blake.
Call from
Blake Rainey.
This Cat's Cut.
It's me again.
What's up, bud?
It's Blake. All right, I got a question. All three of you.
Okay.
Out of your starting 5 from the Cal era, who has the best 5? I need to know who y'all voting for and why.
Like out of our draft we did last week, or just any
Out of all 3 of you, who has the best team, hands down?
hands down. Okay. Well, we appreciate the call, brother Blake. You tell the kids I love them.
Oh, anytime. You let me know whenever you guys need a call.
Okay. We'll tell you here in about 5 seconds after we answer his question.
All right.
I think Justin had the best team out of us all, but
He
I think
did.
that was kind
They
of
did.
It was kind of wrong because I got the first pick. We should have went like I took the first pick, then Cody, then Christian, you picked 2, back to Cody, back to me. That probably would have balanced it out a little better. But I think,
we could rate. Well, I mean, we could do another one.
it wouldn't have the same effect, I guess. If
Yeah.
we
You're
did,
too
if we did
scared.
redo a draft. Nah, I'm not
You're
scared.
too scared.
I'm not scared.
Okay, what if
Yeah.
we drafted a football offense?
Oh, that's a good one.
I would be very scared.
I would too. I called dibs on first pick.
I want to do that. Let's do that.
You want to do it?
Let's
No.
do it. I'll do it. Come on, Justin. Let's do
Come on,
it.
Justin. Let's do it.
I'll let you 2 pick.
All you got-
and then
all you
I'll-
gotta
and then
do-
I'll
all you
make the
gotta do-
decision who's got the best team.
No, okay. This is all we'll do. We'll do a quarterback. We don't have to pick offensive linemen. We'll just go quarterback, 1 running back, 2 wide receivers. How's
No.
that?
Nah.
And a tight end. We'll do that. Come on, Justin. You got it.
I don't know enough.
That's
about
all you
football
got to do. That's
to
all
do
you got to
that.
do.
Oh, you guys say Tim Couch for every
Here's
answer.
what we'll do. You 2 pick, and I will decide who has the best
Okay.
football draft team.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just do it like that.
Okay. Are we
Okay.
done? Are we done?
I'll
Just
be the
Coach
official.
Stoops, or are we gonna go back to? We're gonna go back a little bit farther. I think we need to go back.
I think you
Just
need
yeah.
all time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do from 99 to now my team. But I mean, you can go back farther if you want to.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, with the first pick, it's obvious. I'm taking Tim Couch. Like,
Okay, that's
so
cool.
that's my boy.
I'll take Jared Lorenzen.
Okay.
Take Jared Lorenzen. R.I.P.
All right, who you taking for your second
Uh,
pick?
Running back. Ooh, there's a couple good running backs. I'm probably just gonna go with Benny Snell. I'll just go Benny.
Oh, that's good.
I'll just go Benny Snell.
Are we doing like just at Kentucky?
What?
Are we doing just at Kentucky? Like how we did in last week was we did like post Kentucky career, like into the NBA too.
I mean, I guess, yeah, if that's how you want to
Yeah.
do
I
it.
mean, we can just do Kentucky, I guess. Give me C-Rod. I mean, I'm
Okay.
rock with C-Rod. I like C-Rod.
Okay.
And with that next pick, I'm gonna go Randall Cobb.
I'm going to go with Liam Bowden and hope you don't pick my two next ones.
Okay, who's your other one?
I'm going to go with Craig Yeast as my second wide receiver.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Wandale
Okay.
and then Jacob Tammy.
Yes.
Who's your guy?
Give me Stevie Johnson as my next wide receiver.
You took 3. We're only
Three.
taking 2.
You take 3 wide receivers in a draft.
Well, we're just taking 2 this
Oh,
time.
sorry. Okay.
Or I would have took Stevie Johnson. I'm not that dumb. Kinda
Okay.
am.
No, I'm just joking. Tight end. I don't know who tight end was.
Mhm.
I had to pull up a list of tight ends because I only know like 3 of them.
Oh man, I could have.
I guess just I'll take a. It was about me playing tight end.
No, it wasn't.
Go ahead and say
Pulled
the
up-
joke. Well,
You said you
I'm
pulled up-
way.
You said you pulled up a list of tight ends.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'll just go CJ Conrad. We'll just do
No,
CJ
that's solid.
Conrad.
Fun fact: he went to the same high school as my dad.
No, care.
Awesome.
Oh, we'll see who cares now.
Oh,
But yeah, we'll put those out there here soon. Just them 5, and then next week we'll be a little more prepared, and you want to do a defensive draft next week?
sure.
We'll do a defensive draft. Oh, we've got another phone call from I wonder who.
Call from
Morris.
Who?
Dylan Morris.
Oh my
Accept.
god.
are you changing your name now? Hello?
Cat's cut.
It's Cat's Cut.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what's up, Dylan?
Cut. I want somebody to predict the Kentucky football record for next year. If that's not already been answered.
Okay, predict your record. Okay, we'll do that. Thanks for the call, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir,
All
brother.
right, see you.
See you, Dylan.
All right, so see you, Dylan. So predict the. I thought that was Blake. It was the same number that popped up that Blake's been calling from. It probably was Blake. He probably
It was Blake.
asked a
It was
question.
Blake.
But to answer that question, what do you guys think the record will be next year?
Who's going first?
Let Christian go first.
Christian, go ahead.
I think so. If we make a bowl game, that's what is that? 14 games? 13?
13. Be 13 games.
13.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say with a bowl game.
Well, do you think we make top 12 to keep playing?
I don't know. I think
Okay. Well, we
I'm
won't
not
go
for
that
sure,
far.
man. I'm not for
We won't
sure
go that
yet.
far.
I want to see Brock Vandergrift play a few games before I make that judgment. But I'm gonna just an early prediction. I'm gonna say we go 9-5, 9-6.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not possible. 9-4, right?
Looks like it's 12 regular season games and one
it's
bowl
12,
game.
bowl.
so
right?
you're
So
good.
9-4, 9-4. I'm
Yeah,
way
you're good,
off, bro. I
9-4.
can't count. 9-4. So what about you, Cody?
I'm just trying to think. I think you beat Southern Miss week 1. You beat South Carolina week 2. Lose to Georgia week 3. Beat Ohio week 4. Lose to Ole Miss. Beat Vandy. Beat Florida. Beat Auburn. Lose to Tennessee. Beat Murray State. knock off Texas, and beat Louisville. So how many wins did I have there? 10? Did I have
9.
10? 9. So I had 9 and 12, like Christian said, 9 and 12.
9 and 12.
9 and 4. 9 and 4.
So you got us losing the ball game?
Well, I mean, if we go to a bowl game, I think we make top 12 if in that situation, possibly. I mean, unless you pull off an Ole Miss or Georgia win or a Tennessee win. I think you win the first round and probably lose the second round of that playoff game. So, I mean, probably 10 wins. 10 wins.
Okay. What about you, Justin?
I've been kind of sitting here looking at the schedule. I agree for the most part there with Cody. Oh,
We got us another caller. The same number.
Call from
Charles Ramey.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Welcome to Cat's Cut, Charles. How we doing tonight?
Buddy, I'm doing wonderful. Fixing to eat a little leftover ham here.
Oh, can I have a
And
piece?
listen to
Can I
probably my
get
favorite,
some?
no, not probably, but my favorite sports show.
Oh, we appreciate that, Charles.
We love you,
I'm just
Charles.
going to say you guys are awesome. I had a thought, though, call them with a purpose.
Okay.
I was wondering, I know you I've missed a little bit, but I got in late, but I heard you talking about the women's basketball. And I know what a fan Cody Green is of Kentucky Blue, just everything.
Yeah.
So what I wonder is, who is his favorite women's basketball player and why? If he can answer that, I'll hang up and listen. And I love you guys.
We love
Go
you,
get it, boys.
Charles. We love you, Charles.
you,
Appreciate
Charles.
the phone
Yeah.
call.
All right.
All right. See,
Bye-bye.
Charles. All right, Cody. We got another caller asking you who your favorite women's basketball player is and why.
Now, he wasn't specific. I'm just going to go with transfers that Kenny Brooks has got. I'm going to say Georgia Amore.
No, all time. I
all
wanna hear
time.
I want
Well,
to hear.
I got 3. I got 3. Okay.
Okay.
He got Ryan Howard.
Okay.
You got to
why?
throw Macy Morris in there.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to go with either Blair. Who was the first one I said? Ryan Howard? Did I say Ryan
Yeah, you
Howard?
said Ryan, Macy, and then Blair.
I'm trying to think of, let's see. I would probably have to go. What, Blake?
He said Cody's a player.
That's
more
what
than
I'm
one.
doing, Blake. That's what I am doing. I'm doing more than one. I guess I'll just go with Ryan, Macy, and Blair. I'll just do those. I guess Macy and Blair, where they're from around here, I'll go with them. And then I did 3. Dang it.
Yeah.
And then Ryan was probably the best player we've ever had.
Cody has
Kentucky
so
women's
many
basketball.
favorite players he could make the whole
Exactly.
roster.
Exactly.
Let's do an all-time
favorite-
draft
Favorite roster.
for Cody.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
No. No, that's probably my. I just said why. Dang it. I
Dang
said
it.
why? Dadgummit. I'm gonna say it. If I'm country, I'll just say dadgummit.
Yeah.
Dadgummit.
But,
That's my 3. That's my
yeah.
3.
But going back to the Bible verses, mine's Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I lose sight of things and I get a little down on myself, kind of with direction life goes and like what's the future holds. It kind of scares me sometimes, but when I look at that verse, it's like, okay, I take a deep breath, calms me, because I know that the Lord has plans for me that I might not know yet, and He knows my future. But yeah, so that's my verse, boys.
Good deal. Cody, you got a verse?
I do. I have Psalms 18:2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. And I like reading that one just because, like, it kind of reminds me that, like, especially when it comes to like friendships and future relationships that I kind of go in. I know I want to build a foundation with the Lord, because if you build it with, the culture we live in now and other things, I feel like it's going to fall apart on you and all that stuff. And, I like to remind myself, anything I do in life, I want to go with the Lord and follow what He's got for me. So
Good job, Cody.
That's good.
That was good. How about you, Justin?
I'm going to do Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So, you know, in life, it's about partnering with Jesus, in whether it's in marriage and family, business, sports passion podcast, if you will, whatever we do in life. We can accomplish things because we've got the Lord on our side. We've got Jesus on our side, and we need to just seek to give him glory in everything that we do and honor him. And that's what this is about. And so one thing I learned when I played ball in college, one thing that coach really taught us was basketball is a tool of ministry. And that's what he taught us. And so the way I look at it is, it's a tool, like just podcasts, business, whatever it is, these tools we have in our hand, it's to spread the love of Christ and encouraging word. So just be encouraged today to know that you can do all things through him. So
agreed. Good
Love
job.
it. Agreed.
Yeah. And I think that's a great way to end the episode, boys. I think it's been a fun one.
good.
So yeah. Been great. I think
Loved it.
Cody's
Loved it. That thing was burning me up. My head's sweating so bad. That pom-pom.
we're not done with the pod yet.
I know. I had to take it off. I know we're not done. But I had to take it off. It was too much.
Bro, I thought he's like
No, I know we're not done, obviously. I know we're not done.
But Blake said, great show. Can't wait for next Tuesday. Buddy, we can't wait either. We're so pumped. We might have us another episode sometime next week, probably Tuesday about 7 p.m. So
that sounds good.
We might do that. Yeah, sounds good to me. If that's fine with you guys.
I'm not busy.
But yeah, go subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and we're uploading this to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, pretty much anywhere you can find your podcast. Go subscribe and rate 5 stars. Leave a great comment too if you don't care. So, and as always, go Cats.
Go Cats.
Go Big Blue.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, dude.